And one of the questions I asked, also thought about Intel. You know, it went down to Licking County and the middle part of Ohio, and there might be some people that says, well, doggone it, how come it didn't come to Northeast Ohio? But there's still a silver lining to Intel being in Ohio. Am I correct?
Oh, there's definitely a silver lining. I'm going to share the bigger story. What a lot of people don't know is the Intel discussion actually started in Northeast Ohio.
Okay.
It started through the good work of a city council person in Lorraine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she took the initiative, Mary, took some initiative to reach out to Intel when she heard that there was maybe an opportunity, and she got the conversation started. So I give Mary a lot of credit for the initiative. Mm-hmm. The other thing that a lot of people don't know is when we found out really quickly that they had a series of specifications that were 30 or 40, I don't know, and there's a lot of them, and we didn't have the site that was large enough in the period of time that they required it. So we had a choice. Do we keep looking and maybe miss the opportunity to have Intel come to Ohio, or do we work with Jobs Ohio and see if somebody else had that site? And it turned out that Jobs Ohio felt that Columbus might be able to be competitive. Now, we were told initially at the time that Ohio was not on their list.
Okay. Wow.
So we went from Mary and her initiative to a conversation about potentially Northeast Ohio, quickly to a conversation then about what ended up being the Columbus option. And that's because of the network we have built locally and at the state level to bring all this stuff together. It's a great, great example of how we work as a team, going back to your original point, to make things happen. That doesn't happen naturally in other states.
You know, and the thing that's so interesting about it, not only is the governor of the state of Ohio so excited that Intel is coming, but I've also heard President Biden also talk about it. So now we're on the national platform in the state of Ohio having Intel come in, and now people can see some other things that are available in Northeast Ohio, Central Ohio, and whatnot through the whole state.
So I would say there are two aspects of that are worth noting. Let's start at the state level. We are fortunate to have a governor or lieutenant governor who are very aligned with Jobs Ohio, and because of the Jobs Ohio network, we are very aligned strategically with them. So information can flow, resources can flow in ways that quickly, and we can bring resources to the table, a broader set of relationships to the table. We can make decisions faster than you might find in other states. With respect to what's going on at the federal level, I mean, clearly the Biden administration is very supportive of the CHIP Act, as have other members of Congress. But that's just one example. There's a lot of money in motion right now at the federal level around infrastructure, around workforce, diversity and inclusion initiatives relating to all those. And I would say we are very fortunate to be on the radar.
This podcast was made possible with the support of our sponsors. Find more ways to grow at CuyEast.org.